Hi everybody, let's dive into Python Asyncio or Asyncio as you want to say it. And now I made a very simple script here to see how you can run two things in parallel. I want to make it very simple, so we get just two loops here that will run. I will make a for loop where I want to show a simple for loop of this list, but I don't want to iterate this list completely and then this one, but I want to iterate this one showing this and then this and then the second and then the second of the second and then the third of the second, and then this will stop, and then this will continue with this one, and then this will stop. And so it works with this loop created with getEvent loop, and then from this loop we will create a task, and to which we will pass this Asyncio function here called talk. So the Asyncio function is this one that does very simple thing where it prints at the beginning enters and the name, and then we'll print the name, that is Ross or Mark for each function. And then it will say act. For act in script it will print act, and the script is this second argument here, this list. So it will I'm good, and then the other one, and then it will wait for 5 seconds just to see that it will do this together with this, and then we'll stop and then do this with this. Without the pause, you will see, let me show you, you will see everything in this way, so it seems that it's completely normal and nothing happened. Instead, if I put a pause, see, enters Ross and Mark and says I'm good, me too, and then Ross says I'm better than you, and Mark answers really, and then Ross says absolutely, and Mark says what a stupid guy. So Ross exits and Mark says I'm done, and then Mark's exit too, and it's the end. So what happened here? So in this for loop here, you see it prints Ross and what says what Ross, and then as it is an async, it will do this and this together. So we'll do also Mark that will say me too. So we'll print both these two sentences made in parallel, this one and this one, and then it will wait for 5 seconds, and then we'll go again into this for loop and print the second. There it is, the second and the third. We'll make a space because Mark has a new line here, and so we will wait for seconds, and we'll go on when the first one has only 3 sentences, and the second one has 4 sentences. So it will when the first one will end, will be done with the 3 sentences, it will print this one. So the first one will exit the loop, and the first one is Ross, so it will print also Ross exit here. Then the second one is not finished because it has another sentence, Mark, so the script will run still for Mark and will say Mark I'm done, the last sentence, wait for 5 seconds, and then print F name exit. Now the one who exit is Mark, so it will print Mark exit, and so we have done, and it will go run until complete, and so we'll close the loop and print the end. So let's see it again. So the first 2 sentences, I'm good and me too, with the name, different names, and then better than you, really, and then this is still in common, absolutely stupid guy. Now this is finished, so it will go out of the loop and print Mark I am done, and Ross exit, sorry, then we'll say Mark I'm done, and then also the second loop finishes, and so it says name. The second loop is Mark's loop, and so said Mark exit the end. So I hope this makes you clarify something about this function, trying to create a loop, create a list of tasks for the loop, and then run until complete, calling Asyncio wait with the list of loops, and so this will run this function here. If in this function there is a for loop, it will run it will make the for loop doing together these two tasks, iterating one element of the first and one element of the second, and then the second of the first, and the second of the second one, the third one of the first, and the third one of the second, and then this will exit, and this will continue until it ends 2, and then the loop will close. That's all. Thank you. See you next time.